Hey, what's up, guys? Marcelo here. Great to have you guys back. How's everything? Is everything okay? Is everybody happy? Yeah? I hope so. I hope so. I sincerely and honestly hope you are safe, you're feeling well, everything is good with your life. You know what I'm saying? So good. So, right now, we are going to have our live stream. I'll be here with teacher Christiana, and we will help you with your English-related questions, okay? So if you have questions about grammar and writing, let us know, because we are going to be here to help you with that. Also, I want to talk to you about the next live stream. It's going to be at 4 p.m. So this live stream here at 3 p.m. The next one is going to be at 4 with Gabi. Gabi will be here talking to you guys about tips to learn English faster. Okay, so Gabi was a student at Approach. She got in Approach with 0 English, and now she is fluent. And she's going to share with you guys how that was possible for her, okay? She's going to share so many English tips, and you will have the chance to participate with her in this live stream. So make sure you stay connected, stay here, stick with us. We're going to be here the whole day today. It's going to be awesome. Okay, let me say hi to whoever is here. I see Christiana is already here. Hi. Hussein is here. Mirliani, hi there. How are you? Everybody is in the house. Hussein. Hussein's not okay because of the corona, he says. Ooh. Vibin is here with a bunch of Turkish flags. That's awesome. Turkey flags. Claudia. Hi, Claudia. Let me say hi to Claudia. Look. Hi. I'm saying hi to all of you guys. Hi. Yeah, saying hi to everybody. Hi. Can you speak more slowly? Of course. Yes, I can. I need to be reminded of that. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody's safe. And do something for me, okay? Ask your questions. If you have any questions about grammar or writing, just called me. I had to cancel that call. Let me do something here. Nobody's gonna call me anymore. Not today. Okay, so let me say hi here to Chris, to Iram, to Islam, to Ram, to Chris Neri. Hi, Chris. How are you? Chris Neri is here. So, yeah, if you have any questions, let us know, okay? Now I'm going to invite Christiana. She's going to join us. Go live with... Let's just wait for her.
Hello.
Yeah, Christiana, you're here.
I am.
That's awesome. I'm so happy to have you here with us today.
Happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Christiana is one of our teachers at Approach USA, and today we're going to be here together answering questions about English grammar and also writing. Very good. Very nice. Christiana, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Everything is fine. Let me say hi to whoever is here. AJ is here. Kimberly is here. This
Hello,
is nice.
Claudia.
Nihad, how are you? Let me say hi to all of you. Oops, that's my bedroom. You don't need to see that. Okay. I have a question. Okay, we already have a question here. João has a question, but first of all, I would like to tackle some other questions we had in the previous live stream. And the first one, Christiana, was, Kimberly says, I'm always here.
I believe that, yeah.
She really is. On Friday, I woke up and then
it was, Friday, and I told Gabby, I think only Kimberly will be at the school. And she was there. She wasn't the
And
only one, but I knew she would be there.
that's
Okay,
Kimberly.
let me ask you, Christiana, some questions here. So the first one we had in the previous live stream, this one was Ricardo. Ricardo, he asked, okay, what is the difference? This is the question, okay? What is the difference between over, on, and above? Okay, so prepositions there. And also under and below. What's the difference between these prepositions there? Christiana, can you help me explain that?
Yes, so the first one, when we say something is above, it just means over us, or like above our head. But when we want to say something's on, it's like touching.
Right.
So the hand is on the head, the hand is above the head. That's all my K-pop over there. Ignore.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, over shows more of a movement, like to go over the hills, right? It's not sedentary, it's not still. The same with under and below. You can have something under, but it's usually touching, while below is just something below you. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I like the way you talked about over being like having this movement idea, whereas above it's more like steady. I like that. Yeah, that's great. We also have one more. I see so many people joining us now. That's awesome. I said hi to all of you. I see Guy here. Guy, how's it going? I see, who else do I see here? Familiar faces. Mariana, of course. Mariana is here with us since...
I see George. Hello,
George is here. Hi. Very nice. We have a comment here. You have to live with English if you want to learn English. I see what you want to say. You want to keep in contact with the language you want to learn, right? That's very important. Very nice. We also have one more question here, Christiana. I'm going to send it over to you. This question is from a student named Hussein, and he has trouble with the pronunciation of the words though, tough, through, and thought. So let me write these words here while you explain them.
Okay, like the pronunciation. So the first one is though. All right, so it's spelled very similar as through, but they mean different things. I want to go home, though I can't yet. That's one. Oh, you did write them down. All right. And then the next one on the bottom is through, which is like going through something. All right. Then there's thought, which is the past tense of to think. Like, I think in English, I thought in English, just in the past. Then the last word, tough. It's like something that is not squishy or soft. It's like hard and firm.
Yeah, awesome. And the pronunciation of these words, although they are spelled very similarly, but the pronunciation is quite different, especially from though to tough. You only have one H missing. Though and tough. They're spelled almost the same, but the pronunciation is totally different. Let me see here if we have any more comments. Kimberly said, I don't know what my problem is. Okay, that's great. Claudia says, my problem in grammar is basically grammar. That's a funny comment. Hi, Carla. How are you? And Kimberly finally asks, could you please explain more about the preposition at? Do you want to tackle that now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
So we have like three major prepositions: in, at, and on, that are usually together, okay? So at is the one we use for several things. Like you can hear at night we go out. It can be for time. It can be for place, okay? So let me just pull something up so I know I'm not wrong.
Yeah, these three prepositions, they are, oh my goodness. Well, I
Yeah.
remember when I was studying the language, it was like, oh my gosh, why? In, on, at, and they can be used in time, in place. So hard to memorize all of that.
Yeah. So like at tends to be like no matter what, like time or place, location. At is most specific. So when we use at, it's like the least common because the idea is that it's the most specific, right? So for time, like at 3 o'clock, this live stream started, okay? So at a specific time, at 3 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, Gabby will be on, right? Specific time, right, Kimberly? And then same for location. Let me think. Approach is at, I don't know, oh gosh, the address of approach, 149 Harvard Ave, I think. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get that wrong. But
it's actually 196.
196 Harvard Ave. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, excuse me. The location would be like a specific location, so an address. Approach is at 196 Harvard. Right, and Kimberly?
Kimberly got that right. Good job, Kimberly. Kimberly's a great student. I really enjoy teaching her. We also have here, so TMERDGN, he asks, will we be able to watch this media later? So not really. we don't record the live streams here. However, last night I know I think they recorded my live stream with Steven and with Annie, and he sent to the students. Okay, so if you are a student at Approach, you might be able to see it, but this live stream will not be available on Instagram. Okay, so we're gonna do this now, and whoever is here is going to get their questions answered, not later. So that's why it's so important for you to be here with us. Okay, we also have one more. I have one more question here. This one comes from, let me just check here. Oh, of course, this question needs to be here. We answered this question yesterday as well. The difference between prepositions, of course, to and for. So for example, the person wrote here, should I say I bought a gift to you or I bought a gift for you?
Okay. So for that example, we would say for. I bought a gift for you. Okay?
Yeah.
For, because it's like giving. Okay? So it's like benefiting someone else. So it's for. That's how we would describe that. Okay?
Yeah. It says if you say you are going to buy something for another person, you would always use for in that case. And it's
benefit.
Yeah, and it's also like I told the students yesterday. I said, guys, you need to really study collocations, verb collocations. They're so important. So some verbs, they will always go with certain prepositions, right? When you dream, you don't dream with someone. You dream about, right? So all these things are, collocations are so important. Just Google. You can actually just Google like collocations, verb collocations. Let me even write it down here so there is no confusion about that. Collocations. Yeah, that's the word. Just write that in, on Google, and write collocations in English, verb collocations. You are going to see so many, verbs that go with specific prepositions that you need to memorize. Sorry, it is what it is. Okay, awesome. Christian, okay, so what else do we have here? I have one more. This one is about writing.
Oh, fun.
So the student is asking about exercises he or she, I'm not sure, can do at home to improve their writing skills. Do you have anything to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would first start by saying, like, just write, like, what you're doing every day. Sort of make a narrative. It's the easiest way. Like, give almost like a journal, a diary of your life, right? Because you know what you're doing in your life. It doesn't take a lot of creativity. You just have to remember and then put in words, right? I ate this. I walked to school. I da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. If you want to be more creative, though, right? If you want something a little more fun, there are a lot of writing prompts. And you can look them up on Google, like horror writing prompts, fantasy, questions about yourself, like what is your most happiest memory or your favorite memory as a child. And you can just start writing like short paragraphs about these.
Yeah, this is a great exercise. I also like to free write whenever I want to improve my writing. I feel like writing about anything with a specific amount of time for me to finish my piece of writing, I feel like that's, at least for me, it helps a lot. So I'm pretty sure if you study at Approach, if you are watching us and you study at Approach, maybe one of your teachers have already told you to free write one of these days. So it's a good exercise. You don't think about grammar much. You just write it down and then you edit it. And then you see that maybe you are the next J.K. Rowling or Tolkien. You never know, right? J.K. Rowling, she wrote her first Harry Potter book. I think she was 40 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was almost giving up.
Yeah. She wrote it, like, I think on an airplane or in an airport or something like that.
Yeah. A train station, whatever. I don't remember exactly.
Tidbit.
But, it's possible. There is a possibility. Also, Christiana, one more question here. This one comes from, I can't pronounce this name. Of course, it's not a name. It's NXDZIE. At NXDZIE. He asked us in the previous live stream the difference between, no. How can I know if a noun is countable or uncountable?
Oh, yes. This is this is
of course.
Something that I get asked a lot in my classes. Some of them are easy to understand. So the first thing I tell them is it easy to count? If you look around your room, can you point and go 1, 2, 3 books? Then you have 3 books, and books is countable. But can you count your hair? Right? No, this is too difficult. So hair is non-count, right? Like sugar. You can't count like the grains of sugar or salt. It's not easy, and we don't do it. So those nouns are all non-count. But then it gets trickier because you have categories, right? So furniture, fruit, these things, like furniture, there's chairs and tables and desks, and those are count. But furniture is non-count. right? You have apples and oranges and pomegranates, right? Which are count. But fruit, the category, non-count. And then there's like subjects, right? English. We have English classes, but we don't study Englishes. No. Right? So economics, biology, all of your college classes, the subjects, they're not countable, right? Then you have things like money. We don't really say monies. We don't at all. We say dollars, okay? So there's like those little ones that get you, like homework. My students say, oh, I have 4 homeworks. No, you have 4 homework assignments, right? Assignments is the count noun. Homework is non-count.
Yeah, exactly. The homeworks. In so many Latin languages, homework is a countable noun. So that's why that's why they go like homeworks. But here you should say homework assignments.
Yeah.
I have 2 assignments, 4 homework assignments, etc. That was a good one. I also have one here. So this one is about, is it possible to say more easier? So this is a comparative superlative question. So is it possible to say more easier? Let's say English is more easier than Spanish.
No, easy is only 2 syllables, right? Easy, or the opposite, easy, right? So when the rule is, if a word is only 2 syllables, we just add ear, like easier. We don't need more. More is when we have a word with 3 syllables or more, like more fabulous, right? We don't say fabulouser. No. So when we're doing comparative 2 syllables, we just say easier. English is easier than Portuguese, right? For me, right? Other would say the opposite, but we don't combine the 2. The rules are separate.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, exactly, guys. So more easier. This question was Hassan. So Hassan, you don't say more easier, okay? You would go with easier. That's it. Yes. Awesome. I have one question here. Okay, this is kind of a personal question. I am going to ask, but feel free to answer. What is your favorite movie, teachers? What is your favorite movie? Okay, so this is for both of us.
All right.
Do you feel like answering that, or?
Yeah, I like,
okay.
I really like horror movies, so.
My goodness, Christiana.
I do.
How is this possible?
I do. It's fun to be scared, so for me. So my favorite movie at the moment is The Purge.
The Purge?
Yeah.
You mean that movie where
they kill people for a day or for 7 hours?
Yeah, exactly. I saw the plot, as I told you that day. I know everything about the movies, but I haven't
You can't watch it.
Exactly.
It's good. But it's super violent. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
What's the reason of, like, why do they let people kill each other for a day?
It's really interesting. So the idea is that for the rest of the year, there's no violence. You only allow violence for this period of time so that people can commit all of their horrible things. But then for the rest of the year, there's very low crime because people just wait to commit whatever they want to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I don't think it would work in real life, and I don't want to test it out, but it's interesting to see, like, on the movie screen, like in the cinema, essentially.
Yeah, on the movie screen is fun.
Yeah.
Not for me, but okay. Right. So For me, my favorite movie would be my favorite movie. Oh, where is Christiana? You froze there for a second. Are you still there? You're there? Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Now
what's
I
your
can see you.
favorite movie?
I can't hear you though. Okay, now I can hear you. Okay, it's fine. So, my favorite movie is The Matrix.
Oh, I've never seen
No,
the movie, isn't it?
I can't.
The Matrix.
The Matrix is my favorite movie. It was the movie that helped me learn English because I watched it so many times that I can, I just can't. I can say like the movie, all the lines. I remember them by heart. Maybe
Oh, wow.
I was just a kid, so the movie impressed me a lot with the kung fu and the fighting. So yeah, that's my favorite movie. Nowadays, I would probably have a different favorite movie, but I can't quite remember right now. So, The Matrix. Okay, good. Another one here. This one is good. About gonna, wanna, lotta, all those little speaking contractions we have. Gonna, wanna, lotta, and gotta.
And gotta.
So the question is it okay to write that in a paper for like an activity at school?
No. Like, no. I don't think when we okay. But it sounds very casual. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, like I understand you're going to go to the bathroom. It's a contraction. But it's a contraction we only use when we're speaking, and when we're speaking informally. So if you're writing a paper or paragraph in my class, no, I don't accept it. I don't.
Okay, so right, only in, if we are
in
talking, then you can say wanna, yes, gotta, lotta. So don't write that, okay? If you have to take the TOEFL exam to study in America, do not write wanna, lotta, gotta, gonna, etc. Okay? Good stuff. Kimberly says, I need to teach Christiana things about movies.
See, I also like Marvel, so it's okay. It's okay, Kimberly.
Good, yeah. Kimberly really likes superheroes.
Yeah.
So many people ask me, like, okay, is your favorite movie like Star Wars? But it's not my favorite movie. I really like Star Wars, but not my favorite. I do have my Star Wars action figures that I like to collect, but just because they're cool. This is Rey, by the way. Rey is strong. The force is strong with her. Okay, good.
One, but it's okay.
My goodness, Christiana, I can't believe it. Okay, no problem.
I like Star Trek more.
Don't say that. Okay. I haven't seen your horror movies and you haven't seen my sci-fi movies, so it's fine. It's good. We're good. You haven't watched The Matrix? Seriously?
Okay. I was like really young when it came out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, guys. So we reached the end of our live stream right now. We don't have any more questions. Remember, at 4 p.m., 30 minutes from now, Gabi will be here. Gabi will be here to talk to you about how she learned English from scratch, from zero, okay? She'll give you some nice tips, nice English tips, and you will be able to participate with her so she can call you in the live stream. So if you are an approach student and you want to participate to actually give tips to, whoever is watching, feel free, feel welcomed. All right. Good. Okay. Christiana, thank you so much
Thank you. Yeah.
for your participation. That was awesome. It was a great, great live stream. Thank
Thanks.
you. Okay. So let's say bye now.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye to everybody. Thank you so much
Miss
for
you too.
your miss you. We miss you too. Okay, bye bye guys.
Bye
Bye
bye.
Christiana. So I'm gonna say bye to Christiana first. And now I'm gonna say bye to you, but just remember at 4 p.m., 30 minutes from now, Gabby will be here talking to you about how to learn English faster, English tips. At 5, I'll be back with Annie for pronunciation drills, pronunciation exercises, tongue twisters. Were you here yesterday? So you know what you're up to, okay? Good. I'll see you at 5. But Gabi will be here at 4, okay? Bye. See you guys.